Hi, Scorpios. Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now, let's get started with your July reading. The first week of July, it's going to bring the end of a cycle in your life. This is something inevitable. This is something that is meant to happen. This is something that you fear, you're scared. You have been investing a lot of your energy into this particular thing for a while. And at this time, you're wondering if you're making the right decision. You're wondering if this is something that is going to help you in the future. You're wondering if you can find better, if you can improve your life, what you're going to do from this point on. You have all these questions, and there is also some fear associated with this big ending. But it had to happen this way in order for you to be able to move forward, Scorpios, and to go through that transformation and to go through that metamorphosis, that rebirth. This can be for some Scorpios, you finally feeling being diagnosed free of an illness that you've been suffering for some time, that you've been going through all that pain. It has changed the way you see life, it has changed the way you value things, what's truly important to you. For some Scorpios, this can also be the end of a relationship, or it can be the end of a job that you have for some times that you weren't pleased or happy with. This can be for some Scorpios a big change, transformation in your life where you're not living in the same place, you're moving to somewhere else and completely reinventing yourself and starting your life all over again. It can be in some extreme cases, and of course, I don't want you to get alarmed because this is a general reading. Some Scorpios might also find out that someone close to them or someone that they have known has passed, and there's of course pain associated with that and missing this person and grieving them and feeling very nostalgic about the past, the time that you spent together. And Scorpios tend to go through a lot of transformations in their lives. If you want to see specifically for yourself where you're going to get the biggest transformations, I would recommend you find out where you have Pluto, the planet that is your ruling planet. It's also associated with death and rebirth. Look where you have Pluto in your chart, depending on the house. So houses are from 1 to 12. It's going to give you a clear indication of where in your life, what aspect of your life you're going to have the biggest changes and the biggest rebirth. Especially if you have your ascendant in Scorpio or Sun in Scorpio, you go through a few different transformations that can be challenging, that can be difficult, but they're also going to make you the best version, the best and strongest version of yourself. Some Scorpios might have completely changed their lifestyle. You might have had a very difficult childhood with your parents, very poor, with a lot of scarcity and a lot of needs that your parents or your family couldn't meet, and now you have completely transformed yourself to a point where you have financial freedom or you're established, you feel very happy, you feel like you don't even recognize the kind of lifestyle you had before with the lifestyle you have now. Now in the second week, I do see some regret. I do see you focusing on the past, wondering, should you have done things differently? Should you have been more patient? Should you have given another chance? Should you have maybe acted in a different way? So there's, especially for those Scorpios who have left a relationship, there is a part of you that feels and has doubts and is nostalgic and you miss this person. But this was meant to happen. It was meant to happen this way because the true love of your life is someone else. what's meant for you, the person that is meant for you, you haven't met them yet, or they're not in your life yet, you're going to find love again. You have to continue to think positive, and you have to continue to um, motivate yourself and enjoy life. So if you have someone in the third week of July, if you have someone with a lot of fire energy close to you, someone who has their ascendant or sun sign in either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you need to spend time with this person. You need to be around them. You need to almost get some of their energy, because you're very melodramatic at this time. You feel very down on yourself, very pessimistic. You're questioning all your decisions. And in order for you to be lifted, you need some of that intensity. Be more flirty, go out, have fun, enjoy life, think positive. If you have a lot of water energies, especially in the big three, so ascendant, sun sign, and moon sign, it's going to be harder for you to get through this transformation, this change. Also, if you have a combination of water, so let's say your sun is in Scorpio, but your moon is in Taurus, it's going to be harder for you to get through this phase in your life. For those Scorpios who have fire or air energy combined, then it's going to be much easier for you to remove yourself from the past and move on, and tell yourself, well, that was a good experience. I learned a lot from that. Now I'm on to a new adventure. Now I'm on to try something completely different, completely new. The last week of July, it's a week where I see a lot of stability in your life, especially financially. I see a huge change compared to where you started, where you are now. You're building a legacy for yourself, you're building a legacy for your family. You might own a home, you might have multiple homes, some of you Scorpios. You might have businesses, you have some of you might have even hired family members to work for your business. all this all these different all of these different things that you have done to give you stability and security. Some of you might even be married, Scorpios, but a marriage that is mainly on paper. This is a marriage where you had an addition another relationship outside of the marriage, because emotionally you are together just to keep the assets that you have um, combined with one another during the marriage, during the course of the marriage. And because of legacy, and because of family traditions, you don't want maybe separate, but emotionally you were invested into someone else outside of the marriage. And now you might be going back and thinking, am I going to find love again? Am I going to be happy again? Am I going to have that emotional part of myself being fulfilled? I see that that's the only thing missing for you, Scorpios. You have everything else, just missing the emotional part. And try to look at love not only as romantic love that you're receiving from a partner, or physical with the chemistry, but think about the love that you're receiving from your family, love that you're receiving, because love is multidimensional. Love that you are receiving from your children, from your friends, from your family members, from the people that care about you. And even if you are in this marriage and maybe you care about one another, maybe you don't love each other in a romantic sense, but maybe you're friends, you have a good friendship, you have a good understanding, maybe you do respect one another, maybe you do have this love and care for one another, even though it's not romantic. That's also another form of receiving love. So enjoy your life. Don't look at everything as, oh, this is something that is missing. Be content with where you are at this time. Be happy with what you have, with all the love in all the different ways you're getting from different people. It can even be love and appreciation that you're getting from people that you work with, or from customers, or from co-workers. Love can come, love and appreciation can come in so many different ways. But when it comes to your romantic life, from the Oracle of Love and Romance, the message for you, Scorpios, says have patience. Love is patient and kind. Always be patient. Everything is going to happen at the right time. Don't try to rush into anything. Don't try to obsess over not having someone in your life at this time. Don't worry about what's coming in the future. Love on yourself, love yourself, do things that make you happy, or do things that make other people that you love happy. If you have someone who's a best friend, do something nice for them, that their joy brings you joy as well, or do something nice for your children. Just be patient, be patient. This is a process. um, you're going to find love and romance again. And if you doubt, if you have those moments where you question, was this the best decision? Am I going to be able to find better? And the answer is yes. The energy of the death card, it's all about ending something that doesn't work anymore. It has to end in order for something new to be born, in order for something better to come into your life. So you're just moving into a more upgraded version of your life and of yourself. Okay, Scorpios, this is everything that I see for you for the month of July. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, you can book online directly from my website on www.goldentruthtarot.com. You can find the link below this video and also in the description box. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.